there's a lot of people in Chicago talking on the phone. And a lot of their phone conversations about me is being intercepted by the FBI. Let me just say that.
Mm.
Their phone conversations is being intercepted by the FBI. And they hearing what they saying about me. My law enforcement friends and buddies advise me don't go back to Chicago. Leave them alone. Don't even go. The money in Chicago, it ain't even worth it, homie. Don't even go back there. From some of the things they hear and observe online.
Yo, y'all know what it is, y'all know what it ain't. And y'all just heard that right out the horse's mouth. I try not to report on him a lot because there's a lot of snitching and shit like that going on around his name. But you can't, I guess, denounce the good that he do. You know, he put Mama Duck, Tuka Mama, and a couple, I think it was somebody, I can't remember, excuse me for not remembering, but he put a couple people who were like, they deaths were big prolific deaths in Chicago as far as being gang related. And he put them in a position where they made some money doing some speaking out there in Texas. I think it was Houston, if I'm not mistaken. But all that King Yella, he want King Yella's son, daughter to die, and the way he talk about children of Chicago, it kind of goes against all the message and the positivity that he try to preach. So I don't want to hear that shit. I don't care about what y'all want to say in the comments. I don't care. And all that big bad wolf shit goes out the window when you see him being pressed by a gang member. He yelling to the police for them to lock him up. And then he came to Chicago. He ain't do no walking around recording himself. He ain't do none of that. Just the name of Chicago alone scared him. And if he was actually from Chicago like I am, I'm in Chicago right now, finna walk into this nice establishment to grab me something tasty to eat, then you'll understand if you mind your business and you're not a Charleston white, then you're not gonna have a huge target on your back. But since you talked about Chicago the way you did, or just say if you was a gang member coming from out of town, if you never got into no beef for Chicago and shit like that, and you'd not post your locations, you'll be good. Even if you was to post your location, Charleston white, everybody in Chicago is not killers. The biggest, baddest motherfucker not finna go look for little old Charleston white just because you here in Chicago. We'll just wait for something like called karma to happen to your ass. So if you really had any understanding about the streets, you'll understand if you stay in predominantly white areas of Chicago, not the hood. Don't go looking for trouble, you'll be good. But obviously he's the type of person who like to go looking for trouble, so he didn't want to post up nothing. He just did his DJU interview and got the fuck on. He said that from what he heard on phone conversations, well, he didn't hear it, but his police buddies told him that people in Chicago want to harm him, and he said he'll not be back. He tucked his tail. He got the fuck on. Chicago, we won. We couldn't get Tekashi 6ix9ine, but we was able to keep Charleston White the fuck out the rack. That's all that matter. 6ix9ine, hopefully. If 6ix9ine was cool, though, honestly, you got to be for real. Charleston White would be good. Get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think below. I'm gone.